There we are, people. What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to Saeed TV and welcome to the call in show, the weekly call in show. We're here, we're live, people. How is everybody doing? If you're a Liverpool fan, congratulations on winning the Carabao Cup. Um, Chelsea fans, commiserations on losing the Carabao Cup. But we have our own problems. We are in trouble. The season is absolutely turning on its head. Top four is a real danger right now. It's not in our hands. And we do have to rely on other teams messing up. It's as simple as that, people. This is a calling show. Without further ado, this is your show, people. I will put the link in. Please, guys, if you have a camera on, you will get priority. Man United fans only, because obviously this is a Man United, calling show. We are talking about a Man United topic. So, people, Man United fans only. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Big up to everybody who's watching. And please, guys, like the video. If you can right now, if you're watching right now and you haven't liked the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. But the link is on the chat right now, people. Head over to the link. I have put the link out now. Hit on that link and get involved. It's as simple as that, people. Get involved. I will pin it onto the chat. But yeah, people, it is pinned right to the chat. We will get the callers in one by one. Please be patient if you are waiting in the background. But yeah, let's get Temi involved. Temi, how are you? Temi?
Hey, buddy, how are you? Good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah,
How
hello?
are
Are
you?
you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you?
Hey, not bad, man. I didn't know I was going to come in first. Up. Not bad, man. How are you? You good?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Where do we go from here? March madness. March is a crazy month. Are United ready for it?
I,
Are you ready for it?
I looked at the fixtures. It's some Spurs, Man City, Liverpool, and Madrid, isn't it, in the Champions League?
Yeah,
Oh,
and Tottenham as well.
Spurs. Spurs. Yeah, Spurs. Well, it depends on what team we meet when we're playing Spurs, then give or take, isn't it? So hopefully if we meet a bad Spurs, we can probably nick 3 points off Spurs. But the most teams that I'm concerned about is City and Liverpool. But looking at the way we've been playing, side, we've not been conceding goals. The problem is scoring goals, isn't it? More likely that I know we've had this thing where we've been scoring these goals at the beginning of the early halves, if you get what I mean, but which is just lack of concentration. But if you're looking at it as a whole, we've not really been caught open to be conceding pressure upon pressure. Because when was the last time David De Gea was actually man of the match consistently? We've been suffering just scoring goals now, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah. So.
Are you worried? Are you worried now? Top four isn't in our hands now. We have tough fixtures now. Yesterday's result, you know what I mean? Nobody's seen that coming. Let's be really honest with you. We dominated
No.
the first half. Second half, we
No.
were toothless. But is this a concern for you now that the season could be really,
Yeah. Yeah, it is scary, man. It is scary side, we are looking that we might not finish top four, but I was just looking at how can we fix this, and then I was just saying to myself because in as much last time me and you spoke, I spoke about Ronaldo, so I was just saying, isn't it high time, probably put Ronaldo on the bench and probably play Bruno as a false nine, and then play McTominay, Fred, and then Pogba as the 10, and then any of the flying wingers that are on form on the day. Apart from Maguire, I don't want Maguire near the team. And then probably that's the only other way because, we don't have any strikers at all, do we?
No, we don't. Ronaldo's the only one up front.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Probably play Bruno as a false nine because we out of options side, Ragnick is the manager, so probably just has to try anything to make sure we get top four because nothing else seems to be working concerning scoring goals. Rashford, I don't think Rashford can hold the line playing him for Man United as a number 9, Cavani. Well, Cavani's Cavani anyway. He decides when he wants to play. Even though I don't see him getting any flack for that, but let's just pack that one to one side. And it is what it is. So Bruno is the only person who I say probably plays as a false 9 to guarantee goals, because we do know when you build scoring goals around Bruno, he will deliver scoring goals, because for Ronaldo, the legs are just not there anymore. Again, we've seen that, and sometimes if you're not too careful, fans do turn, and it doesn't take a lot before the hero becomes the villain if he hangs around for too long.
I'm going to ask you one more question. Out of
Knock
the out the 3 Premier League games that we have in Tottenham,
yes,
Man City, and Liverpool, possible 15 points. How many do we get out of possible 15? Sorry, possible 12. Sorry, possible 12.
Yeah. No, 9, isn't 9? 3 games.
9, 9. Yeah, 9. Yeah, 9. Sorry.
1,
9.
1. I'll go for 5. 3 against Spurs and 1-1. Draw the remaining games. We get a draw and 3 points from Spurs.
Yeah.
I'm just optimistic. Look, aside, either way, I think, but I do believe, I just believe we can squeeze those 2 teams, and I believe we can nick a result of Spurs. I believe that we've shown we can do that, but obviously I might be wrong. But I'm just I'm using my heart to determine the scores, not my head. I'm using my heart.
Okay, Temi, appreciate you calling in, man. We're gonna try and get more callers in.
Thank you. No worries, man. Nice
Take it easy. Bye. Big up to you. Big up to everybody who's watching right now. Please, guys, keep hitting the like button. A person who thought top 4 was done a while ago. Well, I'll be honest with you, I've kind of almost given up. Whether the team does that, that's up to them. But for me, I've given up on top 4. Psychologically, I said top 4 was done. Mathematically, it's possible. Everything's possible. United are still in the title race mathematically. Doesn't mean that we're going to get it. But like I said to you, top 4 for you, it's in danger. March. How do you see it playing out? It's not going to be easy, man.
It's going to be a difficult March, though. It's definitely going to be difficult. The next 3 games: City, Tottenham, and Liverpool. And then you have Madrid second leg as well. It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough, especially the only thing that gives me hope is that we actually do create chances, but that's really about it. That's really all. But I don't know what that would do at the end of the day if we create all these chances and not score or convert them. I think out of those next 3-4 fixtures, if you include Atletico Madrid, I think we might only bet on us beating Tottenham. That's it. I don't, because every other team we have to play, even Tottenham, they have to win their games as well. City have to win to keep the gap against Liverpool. Tottenham have to win to keep up with the top 4 chasing pack, and Liverpool have to win to increase the pressure on City. So at the end of the day, we're playing teams that want something out of the game. So it's like, do we want it more or not? So the time really would only tell. But this month is going to define our season, and we might be out. Our season could be done by the time we play Leicester.
Yeah, so, true.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's what it is, man. Out of the 9 points, how many do you see we're getting?
3, and that's only against Tottenham.
Yeah,
at best, 3.
Yeah, at best, yeah. At best, yeah. We'll see. Big up to you, bro, Paul. Appreciate you calling as always, man.
No problem, man. You too.
Love, bro. Big up to you, man. Big up to everybody who's watching. Keep smashing the like button on the video if you're watching right now. Lee, talk to me, man. March. It's not looking good, man.
What's up, my brother?
You good, bro, yeah?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can't hear you. Let me see what's going on.
Yeah. Try coming in and out, and then I'll bring you back in the
next
You
hear
one.
Me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I'll have to get back in.
Yeah. Yeah, come back in, and I'll get you back in. Let's bring my guy Traps. Traps. It's looking peak, bro. It's looking peak. Can you hear me? Can you not hear me as well? You're on mute. Sorry? Yeah, no, we can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes. How do you see March going, man? Difficult month.
It's a March Madness, isn't it?
Approach March Madness. Yeah, that's what you can call it. You know, I call it a daunting March. How do you see March? You know, for United.
The toughest month of the season, if you ask me, since October. I think it's identical. It's an identical schedule because we had Liverpool, City, we had
of course,
Leicester, and all those teams in the run. We had Tottenham as well, but last time Tottenham were depleted because Nuno was there. But this time Antonio Conte is there. How do I see us going? Well, if we don't score goals, we can't win games. Simple as that. Stats are irrelevant. People keep talking about Bruno's stats about chances created. His chances created. He's passing the ball forward. He's getting the ball up, this and that. It doesn't make. It's not relevant if you're not winning games. I just think we need to sign number 9 in the summer. I don't think Ronaldo is at fault for everything. You can't blame Ronaldo alone. You have to blame the entire team around him for missing chances as well. Of course, you got to look at Ronaldo and say, okay, you should be burying those chances 100%. But I'm thinking that if the whole team is missing chances as well, you're gonna have to fault them as well. And I'm thinking that if we don't score goals right now, like if we struggle to score goals, like in the Middlesbrough game, like in the Watford game, like in the Southampton game, like in the Burnley game, we're just gonna keep dropping points and allowing Arsenal to move up the table, up and up and up. Now the Arsenal are playing Watford next. Arsenal are playing Watford next. Their 3 games in hand are against Liverpool, Chelsea, and Spurs. But look at our schedule. So the end of the season, we've got Liverpool, City, Chelsea. Sorry, not Chelsea. Yeah, we have Chelsea towards the end. Arsenal. We have to play all the top 6 teams. Yeah, and we're in trouble. We are in trouble. If we can't score goals against Atletico Madrid, they'll punish us, and we'll be out of the Champions League. We'll be out of the top 4 race, and our season will be eaten alive. We're not going to get anything anymore this season if this keeps going on. What my solution for now would be try maybe changing up the team a little bit. Maybe I would maybe put Ronaldo on the bench. Like, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'm a big Ronaldo fan. Yeah. But I think it's time for him to come off the bench to start. I don't think.
Who do we then play then though?
That's the thing. I want to play Elanga up front actually, because Elanga's been scoring lately. I think Elanga's been. You see Elanga. Maybe, possibly, because Elanga. If you look at Elanga, right, I think he's out of our the team recently. He's scored how many goals in? He scored like what 3 goals in 6 games since he's last played for United. He scored against Brentford. He scored against Leeds. Scored against Atletico Madrid. Big goal, by the way. Probably the biggest goal of the tie if we are to go through. I would try Elanga up front. I wouldn't risk it for 90 minutes, but I would try maybe for the first half and see for one game. But as of now, I don't know. I really don't know, man.
If you were to give me a score out of 9 for the Man City, Tottenham, and Liverpool game, what would you give me?
Out of 9?
Yeah.
I want to say 9 out of 9, but I really don't know, man. I'd probably give it maybe 5.
5.
We could beat Tottenham. We could draw against City, and then just lose to Liverpool or something like that. We could get like 4 points possibly. Yeah. Like if I'm being completely optimistic, we could get a draw or we could get a win. We don't know. But at this moment in time, if we're not scoring goals, it's done and dusted, man. I'm saying
dusted, yeah. Hi, Kevin. Appreciate you calling in, man. Thanks for coming on, bro.
No problem, man. Take care.
Love, bro. You too, man. You too. Big up to you, Lee. Let's bring you on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, my brother.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up, man. Are you ready for March? You know, a lot of people.
What kind of question is that, my brother? I haven't been on a while. Big up. I saw you doing anything super busy, but
Yeah, man.
March, it Liverpool game is gonna be it. I watch a lot. The thing is, Saeed,
Mm,
we always wonder why we can be on the top, right? And if you watch even Tottenham, I've been watching Tottenham a
mm.
lot because they are closest rival, right?
Yeah,
We watch this come Arsenal. I watch all those games.
yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, we are nowhere near like the drive that they have.
Mm,
You understand what I'm saying? How
mm,
many points? It's just so frustrating. Every game is so frustrating. But again, we are nowhere near the Tottenham. Hurricane might pull us apart.
mm. Yeah.
You know, Son might pull us apart. That new kid, I don't remember what his name is.
Kulusevski,
Yeah,
yeah.
gee, or their midfield is good. You know what I mean?
Mm,
We,
mm.
we, we
What what's
that's
what's wrong with United at the minute? Because we're not taking our chances, but I just feel like for me, there's also a mentality issue. There's one thing taking your chances, but maybe you just don't make your own luck. Maybe I don't know.
yeah,
Maybe we
you
just
know,
don't have any luck. I don't know.
yeah, that's what it is for the last couple of years. We're like, I don't know what's going on. We're like Stormzy and them. I don't know. you
Yeah,
know, we
yeah,
we see we see the same players doing the same. I used to like somebody that used to play professional, right? And if you love playing the game and you love your team, like the day before, I heard the Roy Keane or Giggs or one of them. It's like every game before, it's like you
mm,
can't sleep. You have butterflies. You have to get
yeah.
yourself
Of
up for the
course,
game.
of course.
With the Atletico Madrid game, Pogba was getting over it. I love Pogba. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's one of the best. But change, do something. You understand what is going on? He brought a psychologist in, but you can't say the manager or the coaching team not trying to do something. As I said
mm,
the last time, they brought psychologists in trying to get the mentality up. These men are done out here, man.
yeah,
These men are Rashford. Come on, that kid should play. Should get his starting position. You know
mm,
what I mean? Elanga should be starting. Rashford is it. You know, and these are the same players over and over. Like, why are we persistent with this?
mm,
If it's a case where
mm.
it's a mentality issue, or we don't you don't ride luck when you play
Yeah,
football. You
yeah,
know what I mean? You don't ride luck. So if it's a mentality issue, then have them on the bench. They're
yeah.
taking some new guys that are hungry. I
But the
said
thing
that.
is, we don't have any new guys on the bench. There's not really anyone
That's
that's coming and
but we
doing.
loan out Donny.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yep,
We
true.
look at we didn't score. Watford played good in the first second half kind of taper off, but
Mm,
that back line looks pretty good without
yeah,
Maguire in it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
We it's like if you talk to it's like a collection or group of people. If you talk to some people you talk to, they made a mistake, right?
yeah,
And they don't want to say sorry, we made a mistake. They want to double down on the mistake.
yeah,
That's the Aaron Maguire stuff. That's the same thing that the board is doing. The Aaron Maguire, the Lingard, the Dunny. Why you loan him up?
yeah,
It's just it's now we start not getting angry because now we're looking at March now. We have to play all these teams
yeah.
that could easily smash us 10-0. Easily.
Mm,
Easily smash us 10-0. City, look at City bench. Grealish not
true.
even playing. Look at their bench.
Give me,
But
give me. If you were to give me a score point out of 9, how do you see that match going? Man
it,
City, Tottenham,
mhm.
Liverpool.
We're so predictable. We can beat all of them, because we're so crap. They might overlook it. That's
You
like
know what?
being a
That's the
star.
thing, though. It's a hope that kills you. But for me, I've perilled me. I've given up all hope. I just think for me, damage limitations. We go out there, get a draw. That's the best result I could ask for. Because at the end of
Yeah,
the day, I just don't see these guys winning. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what
You know?
that's how I feel. I've been watching United from 99, 98, and that's how I feel. You know, 4 years ago.
Yeah,
Now it's not getting angry, but I guess he's gonna do a mad thing like
yeah,
Madrid, play three center half, not on a back four, and play Pogba on the right or the left or some crap like that to get a
yeah,
point. and just to see it out, to try to see if Liverpool, Tottenham or Arsenal or West Ham won again. West Ham won again.
Yeah.
So if they lose, then we're like, oh, we're in the ascendancy again. That's the up and down stuff. I think that we so crap we might beat them. Alanga might pull off some stuff. We can get a Pogba masterclass in a couple of the games because they're going to be up for it. The spotlight's going to be on him. I think that all these games are going to go the same way. It's going to be a draw. McTominay's injury is going to come back in. It's going to be the same midfield. And McFred and Pogba is going to be on the right or left or whatsoever it's going to be. That's from watching this team for a long period of time. We might just have 3 draws, 1-1 for all of these games. It is what it is. Just don't keep your hopes up.
Yeah, no, that's it. My hopes are on the floor now. I'm just gonna keep saying, man, to the end of the season. Find a way to live to the end of the season, and that's that, man. But,
Lee, Saeed. Big up, man. Big up, respect.
Man. You too, man. Big up to you, bro. Big up, man. Big up, bro. Love. Let's see if we can bring Traps in. Traps, are you there? You there, bro? No. Let's bring Rohan. Rohan, you good, brother?
Wagwan, brother. Everything good?
Yeah, man, I'm good. How are you, man?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. Remember what I told you 1 week ago? Or in the week?
Yeah, you did.
Remember what I told you?
Yeah.
Remember what I told you? And you were hyping up those players. Remember what I said to you? The biggest issue Manchester United have, some of these players think they're obligated to play for the club. They are obligated. Rashford, yeah, you do a lot of charity work. What you do outside of football has nothing to do with what you do on the field. And that is what people are mixing up. No matter what good deed you do out there, it has nothing to do with football. At the end of the day, you're a professional. You're getting paid to do what you do. Some of these players think Manchester United owe them something, and the club does not owe them anything. They're getting paid to work, just like a regular 9 to 5. So, I don't know, Pogba, as people are speaking about this man like it, Pogba's never, no club he has played for, he has never had 15 or 20 assists for a season. Yeah, you can't tell me you're world class, you're not doing that. Your stats after match with your name. If Pogba wasn't playing for that France team, he wouldn't have an international trophy. That France team is just so good. Look at some of the players that are on the bench. Pogba, they have players on the bench that could replace Paul Pogba.
How do you see match going? Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham. Are you confident?
I'm not confident today. Because the same thing I got, same set of players them I got players. Same Luke Shaw. People are deluded because they feel like, he's the next best thing. Luke Shaw is not England best right back. Left back, I mean.
Left back, yeah.
He's not England best left back. Maguire, we can tell you a next 3 centre back. Tchaikovsky, that plays for Burnley, he's better than Maguire. I can tell you players that are better than him. Kyle Walker Peters is better. And these Kyle Walker Peters, they are better player than Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, for a player who's getting so much money, he give 1 out of every 10 cross good. He can't square the ball. Most time, Bruno Fernandes have to square from the right and he must square from the left. And Manchester United have a left back and a right back for the field. That makes no sense. Bruno Fernandes is being overworked. That's why he looks the way he looks. You have a left back and Bruno Fernandes have to go up on the left and square the ball. But to go up on the right, just square the ball. Too much work.
How many points? Give me a quick points before I let you go. Give me out of 9. How many points we getting?
Be realistic. The next man you will get no points out of the next 3 games. None. Tottenham are playing good. Even the game where them lose 1-0, they were unlucky. They were just unlucky. Liverpool is on a different level, and not to mention City. So I know it come like, remember when Oli was the coach? And every time you were supposed to get fired, you were some kind of miracle. Those days are done.
Rohan, appreciate you calling in, man. Thanks for coming on, brother.
Yeah, man, and don't get gassed up again about over the players. Them are going to break your heart.
That's it, man. Rohan, big up to you, fella. Big up to you. Let's bring on Lars. Lars, how are you, man?
How are you, brother? You good?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. How do you see March coming, man? March Madness, March, whatever you want to call it. It's a very, very difficult month.
Difficult month fixtures wise. I don't honestly see us beating Liverpool or Man City.
Yeah, true.
But I do have to say that the team yesterday, for the first time in a few games, we had fluidity and continuity on the ball.
Yeah.
We looked to pose a threat. You know, we couldn't finish our chances, but we posed a proper threat throughout the game. And people were getting gassed about the Leeds result. And you and Nuruddin had a show about it.
Yeah, true.
In all honesty, watching the Leeds game, we didn't do anything really good. We scored goals, yes, but there was no real threat on the ball. We didn't pose a constant threat in their box. You know, we just scored counter-attacking goals. We didn't do anything special. But then I've noticed, honestly, with not to hate on these two players, but McTominay and Maguire, for me, are not United players. On the show with Nuruddin, I started talking about it a bit, what a United player is, the United way is. For a club as big as United, we need to always be attacking, because we can't play low block. You can't win big trophies. You cannot win a league. You cannot win the Champions League. It's very rare playing low block football. You don't do that. And with Maguire and McTominay, we cannot be vertical, and we can't push up and create the spaces and the passing we need to create danger for the team.
Absolutely.
McTominay is not good enough on the ball. He takes like 5 seconds to pick out a pass, and by that time, all the options are closed. Maguire is too slow, and he's afraid of the ball over the top, so he can't play. He can't play a high line. So you always see that without those two players, we play very well. Those two are not United players, in my opinion.
Do you think that we've got any sort of chance in March with these teams? Do you think?
I think if we keep the same team and keep Matic at CDM, I know he doesn't seem to be able to play multiple games in a week, but if we were able to play Matic and play the team that we played and start Sancho on the wing and put Pogba in the midfield with Bruno, Matic, and Pogba. Honestly, here's an idea I have that nobody talks about. Ronaldo, to me, is not an out-and-out striker. I know people like to say that at this point in his career, he is an out-and-out striker, but he's never been that. You know, he likes to drop deep and link up play. If you've noticed, he never really likes to sit in the box. And at Madrid, even in his later years in 2018, as recent as that, he played on the left of Benzema, right? But then he would drift inside the box too, which made people think he was a striker because they would interchange. But he still does it, which, in my opinion, all that to say that I think Ronaldo should play on the left, Cavani in the middle, if he's available, and Sancho on the right. So that would create that passing that we need instead of having selfish. Rashford, I wouldn't even call him selfish. He seems lost to me.
I don't think he's savable.
Elanga, I'm sorry, what were you about to say?
No, I don't think we can save Rashford, to be honest with you.
To be fair, I'll be honest, Maguire and McTominay are not United players to me, but Rashford is. Okay. Rashford does have the qualities. He's just lost mentally. You know?
But then you would argue that's what you need sometimes, or more than probably your ability. You need to be mentally strong to play for Man United. I think that's probably the biggest thing. I think if that overrides your ability, then I think you just crumble as a player. But I'm going to ask you one more question. Out of 9 points, how many do you think we can get?
I think 3. I think we'll get 1 win, 3 for sure. I don't know who we'll beat. I don't want to say Tottenham. We might even beat City or Liverpool, but I want to say 4 out of 9. 4.
4 out of 9. Okay. Big up, man. Big up to Lars for coming on.
Peace and blessings.
Appreciate it. Uzair, how are you, brother?
Yes, Saeed, you good, man?
Yeah, man, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, we're chilling, man. Oi, March, crazy,
Yeah,
I'm telling you. You know what we are though? We got it in us, yeah, to pull one shocker performance where we'll just blow someone away out of nowhere and get gassed. Think about it. Every other week we're gassed, then we're down at the bottom, then we're gassed again, then we're down at the bottom. Like, come on, man. It's one of them ones. So what I'm trying to say is, like, we will win one of the games, in my opinion, yeah. Don't know which one, yeah, but we'll definitely have some defeats, bro. We're gonna get spanked sometimes, bro. We're due to get done, bro. Especially if we play Maguire. Maguire's done out here. Rashford's losing it. Ronaldo ain't there no more, and we got a full Anthony Martial on loan. You know how mad that is.
I know.
Yeah, and we got Donny on loan as well. Like all these guys that would just walk in this team right now, the way we're playing. You know what I mean?
Do you think it's about confidence? Do you think it's about mentality? What's the problem now, United, at the minute?
There's something wrong in it. It's like it could be the mentality, yeah, but I feel like these guys just need like something to pump them up, man. Or maybe they just don't work with each other, or off the field stuff. You can't really say. I just think that we just need a rebuild, man, because a lot of people have been there too long. Certain players ain't good enough, and we just need a realist manager that will just like say how it is and do what he needs to do. Like Conte, you know what Conte did at Spurs, where he's just drawing them out and all that and getting proper players in. Just want something like that.
Give me out of 9. How much are we getting? How many points are we getting?
I think 4.
4. So 1 win and 1 draw.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Uzair, big up to you for coming on, bro.
All right, my bro.
Love, bro. Love. Big up to you. Riz, how are you, brother?
Yes, my brother. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad.
What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, man. What do you want to talk about United?
Bro,
March?
I mean, where do I start, man? I mean,
yeah,
bro, March is peaking. The thing is, you don't know which United you're going to get. So it's hard to really predict it. It's hard to really say, like, anything about it, to be honest with you, bro. We just have to watch it as we go along. That's how it is for United. When I watch them, it's like 1 minute they're going to play sick, but they don't finish their chances. That's a good thing, at least, though. They're starting to flow, but they don't finish the chances, bro. That's not good enough, man.
Yeah, it isn't. But the thing
and you know, like, we praise the mediocre shit. Sorry, my language, bro. Yeah, we praise the mediocre stuff, bro, and that's supposed to be normal, bro.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? And we got some dead ballers. We ain't got ballers, bro. McTominay, Maguire, even Luke Shaw, bro. Mans were getting onto Pogba, Martial, saying that they've been here for 6 years, 7 years. Bro, Luke Shaw's been there for longest, bro.
Yeah.
What? Like, he's had one good season, if that. He ain't all that, man. We're carrying players, bro. We're carrying players, man. And man want to talk about Pogba, this, that. But really and truly, you can see he's got the quality, he's got the mentality. But bro, you can't do everything by yourself, man. You just can't.
It's a lot of people who there's a lot of we're not a functioning team, are we? We're not a functioning team.
This is what it is, man. This is exactly. We got the players, and you know what? Ralph has coached Man United to win games 3 or 4-0. He has done that. But they just haven't finished their chances. Like Bruno, bro, he should have passed it to Ronaldo. Could have been a goal. Why you have to always go for the glory, bro? You know what I mean? It's just frustrating to watch United right now, man. And like Liverpool are winning trophies, bro.
Yeah, true.
Man. It is what it is, isn't it? Let's just see. We just have to ride the storm.
Exactly, ride the storm. I just feel like
we have to sit on the sidelines. It's a cycle, man. Football's a cycle, bro. Like we had our time. We had like 30 years of dominance, man. So like I seen it from a long time. You get me? So we've seen it, innit? But it is what it is, man. Until our owners fix up, because it goes deeper than just players and managers. It goes
absolutely
deep, innit, bro?
Absolutely.
So where do we start? We have to go way back, but we ain't got time for that. But Yeah, man. Let's see, innit? How many games we got? Three games in March.
3 Premier League games in March before the international break.
Bro, what? To tell you a number, I'm just giving you a made-up number because I don't know which United we're gonna get, honestly. Then again, we got some derbies coming up, so it may be. I don't know, man. I say I'm hoping 6, but I reckon 3, bro.
Yeah, 3. I think maybe Tottenham just about at home is a 50-50
just about because they're a bit flip-flop right now as well, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and Liverpool and Man City, they're on form right now, so bro, it's gonna be peak, innit? And then Atletico, bro, we better do something as well because if we're out of that, bro, I don't know what to say. It's just
the season's done then, isn't it? The season will be a shame. Yeah, exactly. Like I said to you, so we'll see. But big up to you, Riz. Appreciate you calling in, brother.
No worries, brother.
Love, bro. Big up to you. Big up to you for calling on. Malcolm, how are you? Yep, he's falling asleep, man. Bless him. He would have thought that, eh? Gee, you have to wake him up, man. You have to wake him up.
Oh, man can't be sleeping on your show, Saeed. Your show is a good show. He can't be sleeping on you.
Yeah, man. My bad. But yeah, man. Gee, you know, United are probably sleeping. That's why. That's the problem. They're leaving a bad impression on people, man. But what do you want to say? You've seen the callers. How do you assess United in a minute?
The Watford game was such a desperately bad result. I was just praying that we'd just sneak a little last minute deflection or something because we just needed that momentum. I think that's completely deflated the balloon. You know, after getting the late equaliser against Atletico Madrid, I thought maybe we could start to really sort of get gassed on the back of that momentum because we didn't really deserve a draw in that game either. But I just felt that the Elanga goal gave us some positivity, and then that result and the performance. I don't really have that much of a problem with the performance. No. Okay, in the last third, we made bad decisions. Bruno Fernandes for not squaring that to Ronaldo. I think
criminal.
Absolutely disgusting. I mean, I really like Bruno, by the way. You know, so I'm not a Bruno hater or anything like that. But I just think at that level. That those are the kind of the decisions that change everything. If he rolls that to Ronaldo, that's a tap-in. Yeah, he should not be taking that on. That's pure greed. So yeah, it's deflated the balloon, and now I think we've got a real problem going into this. That was what we were always dreading. Like not getting the maximum points against Watford with these 3 games to come now, we're in massive trouble for me, in my opinion. Sorry.
No, I was just thinking, what can change it? Because I feel like for me, it's you can take your chances, yeah, but then I feel like maybe then defensively we'll be bad and then we'll start leaking in goals. You know, there's always seems to be one problem and then another problem arises from United.
But what I liked, you're right. But what I liked was the performance. Yeah, there were aspects of the performance. I know we've drawn against Watford, and Watford are dismal. A lot of my mates down here support Palace, and Palace battered them 4-1 the game before, and they couldn't believe we drew 0-0 with Watford because they just said they're dire. So I know the result is bad, but the performance was good. I personally think that playing Lindelof next to Varane is a real, and I've gone full circle on Lindelof. You know, I think Lindelof has been quite weak, but he seems to play well with Varane, and we seem to push up as we seem to play high, which I really like. We pen the opposition in. We're constantly winning the ball back and recycling it.
Yeah,
the performance was all right. I know we have to win that game. The performance is all right. So I would like to see Lindelof and Varane as a centre-back pairing more often. If they're capable of playing like that and they've shown it on more than one occasion, then Rangnick needs to find the bottle to drop Maguire and play them, because that is how he wants to play. He wants to play high. You can't play high with Maguire, as Lars was saying before. You can't play high with Maguire. He hasn't got the recovery pace in behind. So, you know, That's what I want to see. I think that makes a massive difference to answer your question. I've gone around the houses on your question, but to answer
and that leads me to kind of ask you, in terms of the three massive fixtures, what's the possible outcome for you out of 9?
Gary Neville called this team an odd bunch.
Yeah, true.
And we've all seen it. There's loads of us who've been supporting United for years and years, especially more recently. Man United are capable of turning over City at their place. They are. The reality is they are. But it's like the guy just before me said. I can't remember his name. Apologize. It's about what Man United turns up. We could get 9 points, but we could also end up with nothing or 1 point. Personally, I've just got a feeling we might sneak a little 7 points out of it.
You know what? It wouldn't surprise you. I can't really say, I can't really even say to you that's not going to happen, because it wouldn't surprise me. That's why for me, I'm just having no hopes. And what do they always say? You know what I mean? Expect the worst and hope for the best.
That's
Saeed, United.
That's exactly it. That's how the players have to approach it now as well. These 3 games now are 3 cup finals.
Yeah,
they have to basically take every game individually as its own cup final in this month, because it's a massive month for the club this season. You don't take any points from those 3, you're not finishing anywhere near top 4. I personally think we need to, to still be in the hope, we need to take at least 6 points from those 3 games. But
easily.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely easily. But time will tell. G, it's always a pleasure, mate. I appreciate you calling in, and I'll catch you soon, man.
Big up, man.
Take it easy. Big up to G for calling in the show. I appreciate that. Malcolm.
Yeah, bro.
Then I'll get you one by one, people. Yes, but why are you sleeping, man? How can you sleep on my show, man?
I'm sorry, bro. I've just been having a long day. It's been a long day, so.
Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. United, what are we saying? How do you see us this season?
At this point, I can't really tell you much, Saeed. Like, honestly, it's like a bad result after the other. And to be honest, I just feel like I think it's just all about grinding out the season and just kind of getting the points. I think the only cup we have left is the Champions League, and I don't feel confident that we'll even get through the groups, the last 16. And so, to me, it's just I just feel like we've run out of luck. We don't know where to go. We don't know who to turn to. It's all a mess right now. And to be honest, like March, man, I can't even tell you, like, I can't even like give you like I can't even give like a confident answer that will even pick up points. Like, like do we? I don't think we can. I think we even lose. I think we'll lose against City. We'll lose against Liverpool. Tottenham, I think will draw, and Atletico. I don't know about that, but yeah, I can't even give it like a straight answer. So,
time will tell. Yeah. Malcolm, I appreciate you calling in, brother. Appreciate love, bro. And next time, don't sleep.
Yeah.
Love, bro. Love. Big up to you. Big up to you. Let's bring on Traps. Traps, are you there? I've got him another one there. Traps, are you there? No. Not there. Right, let's bring on, is it Gorgeous George? How are you, man? How are you? Can you hear me? I don't know if I can hear you. I don't know why. I can't hear you. Yep. No, I could hear the mic just going then for 1 second. Try again. Yeah, come back in. Let's try and bring on. Let me see if Kathil's here. Kathil.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we say you good.
Yeah, I'm good. It's Cahal. It's some weird name.
Cahal. Okay, my bad.
It's an Irish name, bro.
My bad. What you saying, man? You good?
Yeah, good. Just thought I'd pop on after a long weekend of all this football. And did you see the final?
Yeah, see the final. Obviously, you get commiserations to Chelsea. Are you United fan or Chelsea fan?
Me, I'm United, bro. United.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course. I've been following you for a very long time.
Yeah, man. Big up to you. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Obviously, United. What are you thinking?
I don't think any. Top four's gone. The funny thing is, I think we could beat Atletico like whenever we play them, but then I just like there's always this belief, this deluded belief with me. But I don't know, it's weird because I remember I was on one of Statman's call-ins a long time ago when Ronaldo first came back, and I was a bit more optimistic. But now it just sucks. You just get all sucked out here.
Yeah. That's why for me, like I said to the other guy on the call-in show, you have to expect the worst and just hope for the best. And
that's what I've been doing now. Like every game I'm going into, I'm thinking, if we at least we can win 5-0, or we can lose 5-0. It's not a surprise. Do you know what I mean?
Not surprise, no. There isn't. We're just not a functioning team.
No,
where that's that self-belief.
There's no it's not. For me, I can't get my head around how we've got rid of one of our best attackers and one of our best midfielders.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're not happy and stuff, but we're playing Rashford every week. Why can't we give Martial a go?
Yeah.
And it's a thing. It's not just Rangnick. Like Rangnick's got all the mess from Ollie.
Of course.
I never wanted Ollie as manager. I remember you wanted Pochettino from the start, but then now the Poch news is coming and now it's gone stale. I don't want him no more. He was 2 years ago.
I don't know if I want Ten Hag. I don't want Ten Hag to come to this mess.
Ten Hag's the main one, but more than anything, him.
Yeah.
I like Graham Potter, but I don't think he's that level yet. For me, personally.
No.
I don't think he's that level, but I think he's a very, very promising coach.
Yeah. The thing for me, though, when I look at it, I just think for me, you have to get rid of the deadwood first.
Yeah, and there's
so does that mean Ralph needs 1 year to kind of get rid of the deadwood, and then you bring a manager the summer after?
Yeah. No, literally, I feel like we need to do a clear out of about 10, 11 players, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of De Gea?
De Gea, for me, I do think that, the distribution is a problem because it causes a bit of problem yesterday. But would I say right now I should be focused on De Gea? Probably not.
The main issue for me is the midfield, and then probably somewhere across the front three. Because my only starting one, I love Ronaldo more than anyone. I've literally got him and Messi up here.
Yeah.
But I love Ronaldo, but he can't be playing no more. He's done.
Nah, it's done. It's done. You see, when he tripped over, I don't know if he did it.
I've seen in the week, I think it was Atletico, he tried to do some back heel and he just fell over.
Yeah, it's sad to watch, man. That's why I said for me,
it's painful.
It's sad to watch, man. I'm going to ask you one more question. Out of 9, how many points are we getting out of Liverpool, City, and Tottenham?
1.
And where's that 1 point? I think Tottenham at home maybe 1 point.
That's what I think as well. But you see, the thing is, we could come out with 9. I ain't going to be surprised.
There you
come
go.
out with 0. I ain't going to be surprised.
There you go. Exactly. That's the best way to end it, man. Big up to you, man.
Yeah,
appreciate you coming on, bro.
Having me on, bro. Cool.
No, anytime, man. Anytime, bro. Big up to you. Let's Brian Breakfast. George, are you there?
I'm here, Said. Can you hear me?
There we go, man. How are you, man? Where are you from, by the way?
I'm in Las Vegas. I'm on the other side of the world. And that's why I have no compassion for Malcolm falling asleep. I got to wake up at 4:30 a.m. every Saturday to watch these clowns go out there and piss me off. Then they ruin my whole Saturday. I can't stand it. And sorry about the mic thing. I do this for a living, so I can't believe I'm giving Malcolm shit when I'm the one dropping the ball. But let me tell you something.
Yeah.
It's the fluidity. It's the cohesiveness. Somebody brought that up. I'm going to cherry pick some stuff that all these other people said. There's some really, really brilliant callers that you got here. And we're missing that. They don't play like a team. I'm not with you guys in the UK, so I don't read the papers and see all the local stuff that's going on. But it looks like a team that doesn't get along, or at least they really do have these cliques that I hear about. The Lakers here in America, we have like NFL, NBA. When you do these super teams, most of the time they don't work because you have a lot of egos and stuff like that. And that I see a lot of people throwing their hands up, a lot of disgust with each other. And they're almost more pissed off at their own players than they are at the opposing team.
Yeah,
so I want to see them get that first goalie embrace each other, smile, fist bump, do something, but get along out there, and then I think it starts to rub off on the fans as well. And then fans, they pour their hard-earned money over there, and they're getting let down. Man, you pay some good wages, and they're not living up to it.
No, they're not. And March is a very, very daunting prospect. And I mean, you guys, you're waking up at 4:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? And it's not pleasant to watch in the morning, you know what I mean? And it's like it's the worst possible start to the day, isn't it? And how do you
the whole day, man? You get so pissed off. You see a little kitten in the street, you almost feel like stabbing it because you have this anger that you just want to unleash on someone or something. Of course, I would never do that. I don't want PETA on my ass. But you know what I'm saying? If you're passionate like I am, I got my little Man U thing going on right here. If you're passionate like I am, then you have to carry it. Now, it's also the best part of my day and my weekend. If they win, I carry it the whole day. I love it. Anything that happens afterwards, it's not so big of a deal because the Red Devils came through. But when they don't come through, ooh, does it sting. Now, let's talk about the positive stuff. We finished in second place last year. We went to a cup final. So I still feel like the makings are there. It's just that we're not consistent. I'm hoping that Ralph, did I say that right? Ralph Rangnick can fix make these tweaks and bring these egos, to down to earth a little bit so that they do start playing, benching a guy here and there. I like that. But I still feel like if we look at the positives, we have a shot at this Champions League. Now, I wouldn't put my house on it, but teams with worse talent have won Champions League. However, they had better teamwork. How do we get to that point? I don't know. We finished second in league last year. If we go on a run, maybe we can get Champions League without having to sweat it. Right now, we're having to sweat it. But I'm going to try and be positive. I know you got that question coming up. I'm going with 4 points because I have to keep it real.
4 points.
Yeah.
Who do you see them 4 points coming out of?
Well, not City, for sure. Look, you never know, man. With City, we might nick the 1 point. I know they handed it, they handed us our ass. But, again, I think Ralph Rangnick will come up with some sort of a plan so that at least we've put ourselves in opportunities to score. The last few games, we've had the opportunities, we've had the attempts, we just can't convert. But Madrid is the one that I know we can bag home, and if we can bag home that one, then maybe some of that momentum will carry over.
Yeah, George, I appreciate your passion and keep doing it over there. Have you got a big following in Las Vegas United fans?
Nah, I can't lie to you. I mean, there probably are, but they're spread out. We don't have like a home pub or nothing like that. Maybe I should start one. But
you should do.
Yeah, maybe I should, because it's a city where a lot of people come here, and when they come here, I'm sure they want to wake up at 4:30 a.m. as well and get together. We got the casinos, we got the sports books. A lot of them are 24/7. So, I may have to look into that. But this whole pandemic kind of shook things up a little bit.
Yeah, of course. I appreciate you coming in, and a big up to you, man. I appreciate the support as always.
Hey, Saeed, nothing beats those rants outside the stadium, man. You bring it, and that's when I recognize this guy's got passion. I got to subscribe. I got to follow because this guy kind of feels what I feel. So I love your rants. I love your passion. Keep it up.
Appreciate it, George. You are too as well, man. Thanks for coming on. Big up to you. Steven Estrella.
What's going on, Saeed?
What's going on, man? You see the passion from George, man. Do you feel it?
No, I'm not feeling no passion. I just want to address that a couple of things before I come off here.
Yeah.
First, I want to address that Roran, that Caribbean guy. Everyone's entitled to their opinions, but please don't ever come on this channel again talking nonsense about Pogba, about anyone could have been what. Because by that statement, that means what's Harry Kane? Everyone calls him a world-class striker. He hasn't even won Community Shield. So let's just stop that one there. Next, the reason why we're like this is 3 people: the Glazers, Ollie, and the players. Let me explain, innit?
Yeah.
For the last 10 years, everyone's been saying United way. There's no such thing as United way. I'll be honest with you. You're the same age as me. We're both 25, innit? So it's like Fergie after 2012 when he left or whatnot. We've had Van Gaal and Mourinho. 2 managers who know nothing about United style of play, and somehow we've managed to win trophies without playing United way. Van Gaal got kicked out of United. Why? Because he didn't finish top 4, I believe. or we didn't finish top football. You won FA Cup with him. Mourinho won 2 trophies, but got kicked out because he wasn't playing attacking football and it became volatile in the change room. Then you put somebody who's a puppet, and this is what's happened. This is when it started, yeah? You put somebody who's not qualified for a position. You just think of it like secondary school. Your main teacher is not there, you get a sub. What happens?
Yeah, it causes carnage,
the big boys in the class, the big boys, yeah, want to party the big boys. They want to start messing around, yeah? Someone like Rashford feels like, oh, he can do what he wants to do because there's no structure, there is no discipline, there's no, this is your job, this is what you've got to do. It's all been, like you've said numerous of times, 3-4 football. Like it's been do what you want,
freestyle,
that vibes.
Freestyle,
yeah, Vibes FC.
Yeah.
So now it's like you've got a manager in trying to implement a style of play that hasn't been there for the last 3 years, evidently.
True.
And it's like someone like Rashford, me personally, I don't think he's washed. I think he's a good player, but I don't think he's on the levels of Mbappe. I feel like he's missed.
But is that what we need, though? Is that what we need at United to aspire
Not
to
really,
greatness?
because we bought superstars and it hasn't worked. What we need to do is...
No, but it's not about superstars, though. But it's about players that are playing in their prime, that can play well.
And this is what got me mad. Your people telling me, oh, Peter's from Southampton. We've seen this with Dean Henderson. It's not the same. Wan-Bissaka, it's not the same. Wilfried Zaha, it's not the same. You can perform for mid-table team. You make that jump to a jump to an elite level. You're already playing elite level. This is the next elite level.
What about playing players that want to win? Maybe what about players that just don't care about winning?
Saeed, I play some professional football. Yeah, I play to a decent standard and I get paid for it. Yeah, I can have all the passion in the world. It doesn't mean I'm good enough for United. It's the same thing as these players. Harry Maguire, he's not rubbish. This whole thing about he's too slow. John Terry was slow. Nemanja Vidic was slow. No. I'm not saying he's the ilk of any of these players I've just mentioned. I've just said pace.
No, but to even mention it with the likes of Terry, I think he's going out of order as well.
If you let me finish, John Terry, yeah, I'm only saying on the ability because he was slow. He had no pace. Vidic had no pace. These players were slow, but guess what? They could read the game. Maguire can't read the game.
So then what's your point then?
No, I'm saying we're signing players that are not up to the standards of United. Like me personally, he's not even good enough to be on the bench because when we had Rio Ferdinand and Vidic, you would have like another pair that are not as good enough but can give you legs. Someone like a Chris Smalling, someone like a Phil Jones when he was coming up. I think we need to go back to the basics. We need to cut loose some of these players because, like that other caller said, I've grown up idolizing Ronaldo, innit? I can see what these are going to do to him. They're going to kill him because it's like, if you don't have a good game every single game, he's finished. He's washed. But we're only in the Champions League because of him. Winning mentality, you can clearly see it's out. Me and you was talking.
I think there's a mentality issue at United. I think ability is one thing though, but
I don't think it's mentality, and I can't put my finger and say it's one thing because there's so many.
No, it's not one thing. That's not one thing. But
there's so many problems. There's so many problems in this club. Yeah, it's like you close one and another one and two pop up straight away. So it's just like I feel like you need to get rid of the foundation and start again. Me personally, I like Luke Shaw. He needs to go. He's been here for so long, and he's already had.
So why does Rashford need to go then?
I told you, get rid of him.
Okay.
I thought you meant that.
Okay.
I know no one's gonna do this. I would even personally loan him. I think he needs that hunger, that back in him. I'm not being funny. We let go of Martial and Donny van de Beek. Yeah, Greenwood's obviously gone for his situation. So you're telling me at the start of the season we're overpacked in these areas. We let go of 3 people and now we're struggling for top 4. Like, Saeed, there's obviously undefining issues. I just feel like we need to get players who are excited to play for United again. And it's like,
true.
And it's like, one of the last thing I say before you answer me the scoreline here is, I just want to leave this with you as well before you ask me, man.
Yeah.
Pogba costs around 85. Harry Maguire costs 80. For some reason, everyone thinks Pogba should do everything because he costs 85 million. But for Harry Maguire, we need to buy another partner to get the best out of him, to support him.
But
Pogba's been here for so long, we've never done this.
Yeah, true.
Rashford, he's an amazing talent, but he needs such and such. He needs running games to get this out of his system. Martial plays rubbish, don't get no game time. So that's what I'm going to say. But in terms of the scoreline, 2 of those games are derbies. So in a derby, you always say form goes out the window. But the way we've been playing, I say 0. The best option we can do is draw every single one. Because because you even said it yourself, and I said it with you and Nuruddin, the way we've been playing, we're gonna get smacked again like 5-0. It's just loading. I'm just waiting. Like every week we play a game here, it's like I'm waiting now for a team just to demolish us, finish. Because that Leeds game, I know the pitch was everything flooded and everything, but I've never seen that was like, it was taking me back to Sunday League times. I've never seen like a team play like that before. So I'm really just scared. Maybe more so for Liverpool than City, because for me, I feel like Pep will put his sights on other things that he's concentrating on. Me personally, I feel like Liverpool just don't care. They literally just don't care. So don't be surprised if you hold another 5 again. It is what it is, isn't it? But everybody, like I always say, like, comment, and subscribe. Saeed, big you up every single time.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you very much,
bro.
man.
Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Big up to you for coming on. Let's get Traps in. Traps, you're finally there. Camera's there.
I'm finally there, man. I'm finally here. Can
finally, man. Your camera and your internet is mad.
I don't know what's going on today. I've reset it like 5 times.
Yeah, let's while you're here, let's chat, man. You know, when you talked about that game, when we talked about what game was it? Brighton game. You have to take.
It was the Brighton game. Isolated incident. You remember?
Isolated incident. Yeah.
Isolated incident. First of all, I don't know why everyone's moaning, right, about Maguire this, McTominay that. Yeah, because that game against Watford, there was no Maguire and there was no McTominay. The blame is on Ronaldo, and I don't care what no one says. That game is Ronaldo's fault. No one says. Ronaldo is chance after chance in the last games. No one think. Ronaldo, man, he's not. He's got no.
You're cutting out, bro. You're cutting out.
How many times has he been caught off the season? He's been caught off in that game, and the thing is,
go on your take off your camera off. Take off your camera. Just go on sound for now.
Can you hear me now?
Go on just your sound for now. See if that helps. Yeah, go on, speak now. Yeah, speak. Yeah, speak. Are you there? Yeah, just speak. It's calm.
No, it's not moving, Said, man. I think it's like
there
freezing.
you are. All right, we'll come back to you. We'll come back. Yeah, I can hear you now. Can you see me?
So the whole Ronaldo lost the ball 9 times in that game. 9 times.
Yeah. He's coming out. It's bugging out. Let's get Pop. Are you there, brother?
Yeah, bro.
What are you telling me?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Are you bugging out as well? Are you bugging out like Traps?
Wait. Let me see. Wait.
Everyone's bugging out today. It's mad. Yep. It's bugging out. Ryan, are you bugging out?
Am I good, Saeed?
Are you bugging out?
Am I good?
Are you there?
Good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Everyone's moving mad today.
I don't know what it is, man. We're moving like our team.
Yeah, that's it. We're moving like our team, man. What's going on? What do you want to talk about, bro? Hit it.
I'm gonna be a little positive, because I've been hearing a lot of negativity. So just gonna shout out one player that needs some recognition on this team, Victor Lindelof. I think he's been spectacular these past few games that he's been playing. Yeah. And we've been playing Maguire a bit too much, but Lindelof's been. I think he's been one of the few positives of the whole season, honestly. Just look at the past 3 games. For me, yesterday, I thought he was spectacular, moving the ball out the back, passing the ball, giving it out to Telles. I think he was man of the match from yesterday. He was playing right back against Atletico, man of the match. And then the Leeds game, he was phenomenal. So I've been hearing, I don't know, what's your take on this? Like, do you think we need a new center back in the summer? Because for me, I don't think we do need one. I think Lindelof and Varane are my partnership, at least. That's my opinion.
I think for me, we don't need centre backs for now. I think midfield is a key and attack. right winger, striker. I think we need 2 strikers, I'm being honest with you. You know, 2 strikers, a winger. Maybe that's someone, maybe like Nkuku, who can play as a false 9, can play on the right forward, can play maybe up front. You know, someone like maybe as a hybrid type player. And then obviously we need midfielders. We need 2 midfielders, one holding and maybe one kind of deep line playmaker.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Because I've been hearing a lot of people saying we need a center back. I don't think so personally. But no, I agree with you. I think we need a right.
What about
winger.
fullbacks? You know, not
Fullbacks
one position that's took that. You know, nobody has really took their position in, has it? You know, if I'm being honest with you, do we need fullbacks?
I think 100%. I mean, for me, honestly, personally, if you ask me, I still think Dalot has something in him. Just the way I know he hasn't gotten the assist or the goal tally yet, but he just has like the way he moves and the way he passes the ball forward. I just think he needs to get on the end of his crosses, because I know when he was playing with United before he left for Milan, he was putting a lot of great balls into the box. I remember the Carabao Cup game against Fellaini, he put a ball in, a couple balls for Lukaku. So I think he has that. It's just maybe left back for sure, because I don't think Shaw, you just can't rely on Shaw if you ask me. So yeah, we definitely need a couple fullbacks. So yeah, this team needs some engineering, Saeed, for sure.
Absolutely. And give me how many points we can get out of 9 in March.
I'm gonna give you 3. I think we get the Tottenham result, but I think we don't take City or Liverpool. Liverpool's been phenomenal, and City as well. I just don't think we don't have that. We can't counter like we used to, you know. So I don't think we can anymore. I don't think we can take City. The only way we win is from the counter. So no, I don't take it. I think Tottenham will beat.
Okay, brilliant. Thanks for coming on, Ryan. I appreciate you.
Big up, I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Big up to you, Malik. How are you, man?
Hey, we're live. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. You in work, yeah?
Yes, sir. We like in the United States, but I gotta talk about Manchester United. Honestly, I feel as though we just don't know how to play anymore. We have to build our team around Pogba. Pogba has been our star player for years. We haven't gave him the holding midfielder that he needs to push up. And Maguire, I feel like he can be a holding midfielder if we give him the chance. I know I sound crazy, but I think we should try it, because he can push up. He can give those long balls. Nobody's going to bully him off the ball in the midfield. And he has Lindelof and he has Maguire. I mean, Lindelof and Varane in the backfield. We just need to buy a striker that can partner with Ronaldo, a winger.
Ronaldo, can he still do it? Can he still do it for you? Is he not past his best? Do we need to move on from Ronaldo?
I think Ronaldo is not past his best. I mean, he just scored like 32 goals in Serie A, and granted, it's Serie A, not the Premier League, but we just need a striker to partner with him. And Cavani was supposed to be that, but I don't know what the hell he's doing, like with all these injuries. So I think with United, we just need to focus on Pogba. Bruno needs to take more shots. Pogba needs to take more shots, and and with the points, I think we're gonna get 0 or 1, and the 1 point is going to be from Tottenham.
Yeah.
At best.
All right. Cool. And have you finished your shift, or you just started?
I just started, man. But this is ridiculous. I can't even go to work happy anymore. I want to find a Manchester and watch a United game, but I don't want to watch.
I'd rather just work, man. You know what I mean? That's probably better at the minute. Working is better, man. But big up to you for coming on, bro. Love, bro.
You too. Thank you.
Love, bro. Big up to you for coming on. Let me try and get Pop on, and then Mo, I'll bring you on, and then so forth and so forth. Look, Malcolm, we've already got you on before. Pop.
Yo, bro.
You here now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Yeah. Okay, cool. What do you want to say?
Yeah, I was saying, as it relates to the players, like everybody, as I told you before, side, we can't trust these players, man. You understand? Like,
you
hearing me, right? Are you hearing me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on.
So I'm saying, bro, look at it. Everybody guess Pogba, Maguire, Fred, all of these guys, right? When these guys meet a decent team, they fail. Everybody saying, yo, Pogba looks good versus Leeds versus Southampton. Bro, the midfield that played versus Atletico, bro, is Dogbia, bro. He doesn't start for Atletico Madrid.
True.
Right? And whenever Pogba faces these type of guys, Pogba, McTominay, Matic, whatever the midfield is, they always get bossed by a certain player, and you would think that the players are good, like the players they're playing against is good.
Yeah.
Because they make them look good. And what I'm saying is that at the big level, when it's tough, the players, I don't think they have the mentality to like cope and get through that final hurdle. Luke Shaw, if you watch Luke Shaw closely, the top fullbacks, they receive the ball in strides. When I play a ball side, when I play with a fullback, they're normally under the run already. So they normally receive the ball on a stride. As in they're moving already. Like Robert.
Yeah.
Even the guy that played against us, Lodi. Our fullbacks doesn't receive the ball in a stride. They always receive the ball flat-footed. Then they're looking forward to make that pass. So everything is like slow for the team. The transition is slow. The players are not thinking, because if a certain player was intelligent enough, you would say, yo, okay, I need to go here, I need to move here. So it's like, as Mourinho said, he's thinking for some of the players. So it shows in how we play. Even Rashford, right? People say, yo, Rashford can't play on the right side. Yo, it's not that deep. When you're a forward, right, you should be able to play on the left and on the right. The only reason Neymar and these players stick to one position is because they are elite players. So they cemented that role to say, yo, Robin, you're world class, you're going to play on the right all the time and cut him. Salah is world class, he's going to play here. He cemented that spot. If you're a player 24 years old coming up, you don't have the luxury, bro, to tell me that you can't play on the left and you can't play on the right. Your game should be at that level where you're ready for that opportunity. You understand?
Yeah.
So the left, Rashford not being able to play on the left and the right, it's a myth, bro. You should be able to do that, because when you're on the right, you receive the ball this way. You know that the fullback is this way. You put it on him on the outside. You try to take a shot. You try to look up and find somebody. When you're on the left, you have more time, because you receive the ball inside and your body is like this. So
absolutely.
It's this. So it's just a mentality, bro. If you're on the left, you're going to have lot of time.
But they don't have that. They don't have that kind of, what do you call it, mental capacity. That's a problem.
It's just a mental thing, bro. When you're on the left, you receive the ball with your body facing this way, so you have more time. When you're on the right, you have to look to receive the ball, because you want to get it on your outside, right? Your right foot is this way, so it's just a mental thing. You have to adjust to say, yo, okay, I'm playing a fullback, I'm on his weaker foot. This is his weaker foot, this is his stronger foot. So the right and the left thing, bro, it's just people create this thing to defend Rashford and say, yo, he must play on the left, he must play on the right. Bro, he's not Neymar, he's not Robin, he's not Cristiano Ronaldo, he's not Messi. He doesn't deserve that standard where you say, yo, this is his position, this is Rashford. He's not at that level yet. So Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, they have to play to earn that spot to say, yo, this is me. Luke Shaw, he's not fit enough. He doesn't receive the football in strides. He doesn't take shots. All the fullbacks in the world, they get involved, they take shots. They give the keeper extra work, because the keeper is looking for the striker to take a shot. He's looking for the fullback to take a shot.
Yeah, of course.
They don't give the other team things to think about, because they're always flat. They're not inventory. They don't switch the play. They don't. There's a lot of things they don't do for fullbacks, bro. They need to develop mental capacity, bro. That intelligence. And lastly, bro, let me say this: the defenders, as in Shaw, Varane, bro. I don't want you guys to swear for Varane. Varane is not a saint. In the last couple of years, he's become an error-prone player. So I don't want all you guys to get your hopes up and think that Varane is the Van Dijk you think he is, bro. He's error-prone. So I will get 2 center backs, because Varane, he's not that. I mean, he's good, but I can't swear for him and say, yo, he's a perfect person.
We can't buy another one, surely. We've had too many.
Nah, bro, but just get rid of all the 3 of them, bro. I mean, there's Newcastle down the road. I think you can just line up a packet, wrap them up in a Christmas gift, bro. Send them out, just nice it up, wrap it up, send them out, bro. Yo, big up, bro. I'm at work, man. Big up.
Love you, man. Big up to Pop always, man. Speaking facts, bro. Big up to you, man. Let's bring on Mo. Mo, what you want to talk about, man?
This is what happens when you don't invest in your structure, when you have bankers running your football club, and when you have owners that don't give a shit and care about making money. This is what happens when you spend £1 billion. When you give £1 billion to bankers, when you have no football structure, this is what happens to your football club. It's an absolute mess from start to finish. Like Nudin said yesterday, there's no balance in the team, and that comes from the structure. As for the players' mentality, I don't even believe it's a mentality. These players are not good enough. They brought a psychiatrist inside. Ralph Rangnick has brought a sports psychiatrist in to help with these players, and it's still not working because they're not good enough. They're average players at best. You're not going to win a Premier League title with you're not going to win if Man United are putting their hopes on Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Scott McTominay, Fred, and Marcus Rashford to win them a Premier League title, you're not going to win it. So my advice is, first and foremost, you get a structure in. Any kind of footballing structure, but you bring a structure in. I think the rumors are it's going to be Ten Hag. It's going to be the next manager. He's looking at it's Ten Hag because Pochettino's ruled himself out, and I don't think Richard Arnold wants to go down the Pochettino route. He wants to do something different. So it's going to be Ten Hag. Raf's going to move upstairs. You're going to have to move these players on side. You're going to.
How many is there to do? That's what I said for me. Yeah.
I've been on Twitter Spaces a lot, side. Yeah, I've been told they're looking at a 5-year plan, so it's gonna take 5 years. You got to be realistic as well. But for me, Harry Maguire has to be the worst transfer that we've ever made. He's worse than Paul Pogba. He has to be moved on. Scott McTominay moves to the bench, or look, these are Crystal Palace Everton play side.
What about Rashford?
They're not gonna win you a league title.
What about Rashford?
He's not going to get any better. You look, how old is he? 24, 25, side?
24, yeah, 24.
Yeah. This is now, he's hitting his peak now, yeah. For me, he's not developed as a footballer. That's not his fault, but he's not developed as a footballer. For me, at best, he's an Everton Crystal Palace player.
Yeah,
he's not a Man United player.
True.
I wouldn't say he's a Man United player. It's this summer for them, if they want to get back to somewhat of their glory days, they're going to have to start from the beginning, and it's going to be a long road. But they're going to have to get, like Gary Neville said, you have to get the best in class. You're Man United, you can get the best people. You move. For me, Darren Fletcher, what the hell? What is he? Can someone explain to me what he does at the football club? He's everywhere. Does anybody know? Because Ralph doesn't know. Does anyone know that what he does at the football club? He's everywhere, but he doesn't do the F all.
Yeah, we'll see. Mo, I'm gonna have to bring someone else on. Big up to you for coming on.
Yeah,
go on.
Yeah, for the point side, the next 3 games, 1 point. That'll be at Spurs. They're gonna get pammed by City. They're gonna get pammed by Liverpool. I think they've already lost their games in their head, so they're gonna probably go for damage limitations. And I think they can get something out of the Spurs game. But I think for me, season is over for the Premier League. If to save the season, they're gonna have to do the impossible and win the Champions League.
Yeah,
that's it.
Well, to be honest with you, I can't see that happening. If I'm being honest with you, I don't know. I'm worried about Atletico Madrid.
You never know. Believe in miracles. Pray.
I don't know, man. I've done enough praying for this team, man. You know what I mean? Just not giving me anything, mate. But anyway, people, Mo, big up to you for coming on. Let's bring on King Sight. I think it is.
Yo, Saeed.
Yes, brother. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. How you doing, man?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. Are you ready for March? You know what I mean? There's tough fixtures coming up. United at a minute, not getting the points. What's going on at Man United?
First of all, I'm actually Arsenal supporter.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would, sometimes you can have an opinion on the team because you're not emotionally attached to the team. So sometimes it's even easier. And for me, United's biggest issue is that they try to cheat their way up to the top.
Yeah.
But you can't cheat anymore in football because the best teams are so well run that they have the best scouts, they have the best coaches, and they have a system, and they buy players based on that system.
Yeah.
But United doesn't have like a blueprint. United doesn't have a system anymore. They just buy players.
Yeah.
You've bought some quality players, but every player, to get the best out of them, They need a style of play. And United haven't had a style of play for years. And that's why even if you buy your Sancho, Ronaldo, Pogba, Donny, it doesn't matter because you don't have a way where they can thrive in that system. And on top of that, you like Arsenal, you have owners who really care about money. It's a lot of PR, and it's sad because when I grew up, United and Arsenal were the two best teams in England and two of the best teams in the world, and now we're here scrapping for fourth, and it's embarrassing both for Arsenal and for United, and there's no ambition, I see your players, they are behaving like they've won the World Cup and Champions League and Premier League. Like Rashford carry himself around like he's a Ballon d'Or winner. Like, chill out, man. What have you achieved? Look at the players who used to play for United. Look at your Giggs, your Scholes, your Beckham. You've done nothing what they've done, and you go around like you're the main man. How did Maguire end up as a captain? He didn't come with the clout. He didn't come with the trophies or the CV. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah. Well, we don't understand as well, man. But I appreciate you calling in, man. And I appreciate the facts you speak as well, man. You raised some good points, man. I appreciate you coming on. King's Sight. Thanks for coming on, bro. Love, bro. Big up to King's Sight for coming on. I appreciate him coming on. Noah, are you there, Noah?
Yeah, I'm there this side.
Can you hear me? No, I can't hear Noah. How are you, brother? I can't hear you, bro.
Oh, my microphone. How are you doing, brother?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. It could be better, but it is what it is. What can you do?
What am I going to say? What I want to say today is everybody all around the world stop the war in Russia, in Ukraine, in Istanbul, in Palestine, everywhere.
Yeah.
Stop the war, please. We need peace.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Brilliant point.
All right. So my point is, I told you don't get giddy. Remember, on your last show, I tell you, don't get giddy, mate.
Don't get giddy, mate.
Don't get giddy, mate. Everybody was very, very poor on that day. Atletico, they had a bad performance, but they had Koke was, remember Koke?
Yeah.
He had a very good. Griezmann didn't really play enough time. They missed a couple of chances. We had one chance when we scored. That's it. But let's start. Manchester United, we used to have Giggs on the wings. We used to have Rooney, Carrick, Fletcher, and all those people in the midfield, right? We used to have top strikers. We used to have top defenders. We have Ferdinand and Vidic. They complement each other. Vidic is slow, Ferdinand is fast, but they're both very good center pairing, right? We used to have Yap Stump and Wes Brown. Brown is rapid, Stump is slow, but very competent. We went from there, and now what do we have? We have 80 million, the most expensive fridge in the world, as our club captain, relegation player, just came because it's a Brit propaganda, mate. Propaganda. I don't understand this. We have Luke Shaw. He cemented the left wing, and we cannot just take him off. Luke Shaw, very fat, bumpy, lazy player, but because he's white and he's English, we support him, whether he play bad or he play good. I don't understand.
I think what it is. I think regardless of where they're from or whatnot, I think for me, I just think they're not good enough, and that's simple as that. You know what I mean?
They're not good enough, my brother. They're not good enough.
I think for me, I look at football ability, and for me, football ability, they're not good enough. Most of these guys are not good enough. I'm gonna ask you a question. Out of the next, 9 possible points, how many points do we get out of 9? Give me your prediction.
My honest opinion is we're not gonna beat Manchester City. We're not beating them. We are not beating Liverpool. And what is the last one?
Tottenham.
Tottenham. Right now, Tottenham, they are on the ascendancy. So we are not going to beat them. Probably we might scrape a 1-1 draw or something, but we are not going to beat them. But remember, we are on fourth position right now, right? Arsenal is on fifth. They have 2 more games to play.
3, I think it is.
Yeah, 3, right. They have 3 more games to play. And they have only 2 points difference. One game they go 1 point above us. Another game they win both 2 games. They have what 6 points plus 1 making 7 points. We are not making top 4. Let's when we say let's go to relegation. Let's not qualify for top 4. Let's rebuild the team because these bankers, the more we qualify for top 4, the more they're not going to take the team serious. Because remember, they bought Manchester United on bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Let's not forget. And these people are not footballers. They are money-making people. Right now,
Absolutely.
it's all about the dividends. That's all they are about. The more we qualify for top 4, they're not gonna do anything. Let's go below top 4. Let's rebuild the team from where it is supposed to start from. By quality players. We brought in Pogba. We promised him to bring him quality players around him. We never did. We bought Donny van der Beek. Only never really used him. He never really wanted him because he was available and he was free. That's why he bought him. And he never played the guy. We missed Anthony Martial against Atletico because Ronaldo was shit. Let's say it. Why we blaming Pogba? We needed somebody up top to keep the ball and make it stick like a Lukaku, like a Didier Drogba. You play the ball, they hold up, they hold up play, link up play, and they're bringing other people. But it's not working at the moment because only Pogba cannot do it. Why do we always double pivot? We can play one pivot and play Pogba and Bruno Fernandes 8 and 10 and have somebody else play on top. Ronaldo is only 30 what? 6 years. He's an old man. He don't have the legs anymore. He cannot do it all by himself. You understand?
Yeah, Nee, I'm gonna stop you there. I'm gonna try and bring more people on, but I appreciate you calling in as usual. Big up, bro. Big up, bro. Big up to you, James. James, how are you, mate?
Yeah, not bad, man. You?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. Obviously, we were there yesterday. Got a bit cagey at the end, If they know, they know.
if they know, they know.
If they know, they know, mate. You know what I mean?
Do you recognise me?
You know what I mean? I think they're trying to do intimidation tactics now.
Oh God!
Bringing on some army gear, thinking you're from the what was that show called back in the day? Dad's Army.
Dad's Army, yeah.
Dad's Army, man. That's where they were from, man. Dad's Army.
They face like this. Come on, lads.
Yeah. Come on, lads. Yeah, mate. Listen, absolute wet wipes.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. What do you want to say, man? Obviously, disappointment yesterday. I always see a different game to the people that watch it on TV because they're a bit more patient with the way you watch it. I'm just in the stadium and Leslie's next to me. She's not happy. Everyone else is gruntled. I mean, there was that pass. Remember that pass that one Bissaka made on the right hand side and he went out.
Oh yeah. Jesus, yeah. And then the Ronaldo one second half where he looks lazy and tired, and instead of trying to take the man on, he just boots it somewhere. It's like it's going nowhere. It hits the defender, goes out. It's a bit of a weird one for me, mate, because I seem to be a lot more negative about yesterday's performance than a lot of other people. I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, we created loads of chances. We did this. We just didn't finish them." And it's like, listen, I can go through chances. We probably created 4 or 5 good chances, right? And yes, we should have scored them. But teams like Liverpool and City, they're creating 10 or 11 chances and burying 4 or 5 of them. And stop talking about luck. Like, luck doesn't come into it, right? If you've got to put the ball in the net in football, right? So at the end of the day, literally, you've got to put the ball in the net. There's no luck involved. Like, the only unlucky thing that happened is Ronaldo, where he creates a shot out of nothing and hits the post. Like, that's not really a chance. The Bruno one, if he squares it to Ronaldo, he scores. It's 1-0, different game. So it's like, it comes down to ability, football intelligence. Like, I've just been on UV, right? And I put a question to the lads. I was like, name 3 players in our team that consistently get in City or Liverpool's team. I was like, just name me 3. And they were like, "Oh, Pogba, Bruno, De Gea." I'm like, none of them get in the team. None of them get in their teams, mate, because they don't play their style of football. They're not consistent enough. If Pogba or Bruno put in a performance like they did yesterday, they'd be dropped by Pep.
Yeah, there you go.
De Gea's not got the distribution.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
We reward people by keeping them in the team, man. We reward like we've got players that have been signed for big money. We keep them in the team, right? City get players on big money, and I know they're financially ran different, but someone like Jack Grealish, £100 million, can't get on the bench, mate. It doesn't matter your price tag. John Stones, 50 million quid, couldn't get in the starting lineup. Claudio Bravo signed him. Oh no, he didn't work out. We'll replace him and sign someone else. Like, money doesn't come in.
It's relentless, isn't it? It's relentless to win. When you have that relentless to win, you almost, you can get your luck. But with us, it's like, we can say Bruno Fernandes, they don't deserve a game or whatever. But then on our bench, there's nobody that can be on that level. And that's just a problem.
That's the problem with Ronaldo at the moment, right? I don't think anyone's saying that Ronaldo's playing amazing football at the moment. People may disagree whether he's the problem or not, or whether he should create more than he does. But at the end of the day, who do you replace him with? Unless you're going to try Elanga up top. Rashford's bang out of form. We obviously haven't got access to Cavani. We haven't got access to Greenwood. We haven't got Martial. So it's like, who the heck do you play instead of Ronaldo? You have to play a 37-year-old Ronaldo every game because you've got no other choice.
Sad, when you watch him, like I said to you, I was with Statman, who was in the stand, and I said to him, mate, just please admit it to me that he's done. And he just didn't want to say it. And I know, I understand he's a Ronaldo fanboy.
Yeah.
He wants, he loves Ronaldo.
Yeah.
But the thing for me though it was actually quite embarrassing to watch. Like you see the bit where he fell over.
It was bad, man. I'll tell you, the most disappointing thing for me with Ronaldo in that game, right? And it was heartbreaking to see, to be honest, is the end of the game, right? Because at the end of the game, they all went round in together and they were all shaking hands and going. And he just stood, right? He stood towards the Stretford end on his own, and the camera was panning round him for about 15, 20 seconds. And he just stood there like the centre of attention, hand on hips, like wondering what's gone wrong, not getting involved with anyone else, and then walked down the tunnel. And I'm like, why is this all about you?
Yeah.
Like, some things are bigger than you. What's going on at this football club is bigger than you. Like, Ronaldo might be the greatest player of all time, but Man United's bigger than any player, mate. Man United have been around longer than Cristiano Ronaldo have. Man United have won more than Cristiano Ronaldo has. So at the end of the day, Man United will succeed and exist long past Cristiano Ronaldo. So you need to give everything for the club, not the other way around, mate.
Yeah. And obviously March is coming up. Yeah, it is, mate. You know what I mean? Like I said to you, I've asked everyone out of possible 9, how many points do we get? I think we'll get 1, maybe at Tottenham at home.
If we got Tottenham at home, City away, Liverpool away.
Yeah.
You know, man. Right. You know what? I'll be optimistic and say 2. I think we'll get 2 draws out of that. I think we might scrape a draw at Liverpool if we sit tight, and we might scrape a draw at Tottenham. But I mean, the thing is with United, right? We're so inconsistent, so we could quite easily win 2 of those games. We really could. But I don't want to be tricked in because the Leeds game tricked me a bit, right? We know they're easy to play against, but I thought they put up a bit of a fight in the wind and rain, and they tricked me into thinking that they're going to fight at Atletico, and they didn't. And if we go and beat City, they're going to trick us into thinking we can get top 4, and we won't.
Yeah.
So I think we might scrape 2 points, mate.
Yeah. Listen, James, I'll see you whenever.
Whenever we next.
I'm trying to get a ticket for Man City, but we'll see. Whenever I see you, I'll see you.
I am. It's my birthday on Sunday, so I'm either going to be on the full view. I know. So I'm either going to be on the full view getting absolute pelters, or I'm going to be outside the Etihad getting pelters as well. It's not going to be good,
way, mate. Hopefully you get a good birthday.
We'll see, mate.
Take it easy. Sorry, take it easy, man.
It's all right. See you later,
man. See you later. We're gonna bring on Amy.
Oh,
Amy, how are you?
I'm all right, baby. You?
Yeah, not too bad.
Just broke my bloody thing. Sorry. Just broke me stand. Yeah, gosh. I'm good, pal. Good to see you yesterday.
Yeah, good to see you. So obviously, you know what I mean. It's not a great one. You know what I mean.
No.
Mary's come now. How many times and now?
Mate, she's just not. Honestly, I think she was at Arsenal 1, and then I think she's done 3 since. I think we've drawn 1, lost 2. She's back. I've literally just dropped her at the airport a couple of hours ago, and then she's back for the Atletico game. So I just worry for United now if Mary's stood in the Stretford end next to me, because I'm sure she's a jinx. I'm pretty positive she's a we'll blame Mary. She's the reason. Not the fact of anything.
Tell Mary to stay. I told Statman to stay home because
we're hoping for like
another
hoping for another storm, mate, so Mary can't get on the plane and screw United over. A bit controversial. Obviously, I don't know. People have seen on Twitter today. There's been Greenwood was trending at one point. I mean, on mine, because I only follow anything about United, obviously. People saying that we miss him and they'd have him back. I feel a bit like beating Watford is more important than beating women. And allegedly. I just I feel a bit disappointed in the fan base at the moment. Come on, I've had my season ticket 26 years. I've followed them all over. I'm a bit disappointed in not the fan base as a whole, but certain individuals online and that feel that Greenwood wasn't banging in goals every game. He wasn't the saviour. Where's it coming from, mate? Are we that low now that is where the answer lies? I don't know. Just wanted to ask the question.
It just, you know what though, you make a good point. It just kind of shows you where the fan base is at. We are confused. The fan base is confused. It is confused. It's like nobody knows the answer. So what you try to do is you try to think of things that might be a solution, but reality, this has happened. You know what I mean? Greenwood is that story is closed now. You know what I mean? And I think fans need to have that reality. And I think for us, everything that's happening. For me, I don't know if when I was on Mary's channel yesterday after the game, for me, I just felt a bit like everyone was. You hear the noise outside me? I was like, dope, like, you know what I mean? Like,
you're the first boy that we've ever had on the channel. You know that. Apart from phoning, you're the first man we've ever had on. So feel a bit privileged there because we are the she devils. We're not the she and the he. Like, but no, we loved having you on, and thank you for that, mate. But the noise behind you, because we were in the car on the way home. I'd had a few. Maybe some other people realised. But the noise behind you with people coming out clapping. I don't know whether that's people who day trippers or it was Watford fans. I don't know, because I've got no excuse.
It was United fans, yeah.
I've got no excuse. People coming out clapping for what? Why?
I don't know.
After that, it's
a mentality for me though. Like we shouldn't be just chilling around, like celebrating. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, but
it's not just you. And I hope it's not just you, because if that is the way we're going, then why fucking bother? To me, as a fan base, as a club, we should have dipped them within the first 20 minutes. But
20 minutes.
The only positive I can take from yesterday is there seemed to be a bit more passion. For me, I feel like I've been watching a team of individuals, not a collective team. There's been no communication, and for me, a lot of the time, nobody is pulling on that shirt with the passion that I think that shirt deserves. There was a little bit more yesterday, and then RIP second half FC. Like, we just don't know what happened. Nobody turned up. The first half was a little bit slightly more inspiring, but actually, when you look at it as a whole, not fucking good. It's not sodding good enough. Sorry, I have to forget. I can't swear on this. Good enough.
Go for it.
It's not good enough. It's just not good enough. And collectively as a whole, there needs to be a massacre of just and a mass exodus, because half of them aren't good enough.
And that's why I wanted to ask you. You know what I mean? Because obviously March is going to be crazy. Obviously there's 9 points possible. I've asked everyone, give me a possible kind of total for you.
I would be surprised if we didn't get docked points, mate.
That's not possible.
No, yeah.
But you know what I mean? I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean.
Look, what have we got? So City away, Liverpool away, Spurs at home. I'm going to say 9. Yay.
9. That's it. Positive.
No. Yeah, positive vibes only here from the She Devils. No, I'm not the most positive person when it comes to it at the moment. I'd like to think we're going to get done by City. I hate saying that. The words coming out of my mouth hurts my soul. Spurs at home, I reckon we'll get a draw. But us at Anfield, you've seen stranger things happen.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go 4, actually. I'm going to go 4.
That's how we like it. And Amy, I appreciate you coming on.
Love you, darling. And I'll speak to you. I'll speak to you in a bit.
Yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, take care.
Bye, darling.
See you in a bit. Bye-bye. 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 Big up to Amy for coming on. Anas, what are you telling me, bro? It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Where you been, man?
I'm chilling, bro. Innit? Just rubbish, bro. No, it is. Like, I don't think we've been playing shit. I just think these players are just shit. That's just what it is. I feel sorry for Ralph Ragnick. Like, bro, like I'm loving the guy more every week. He's like, even I saw the video of him today saying that he must be dreaming when they asked him about the signings.
You see that, innit? You see that? But it's true, though, innit? You have to understand what he's talking about, you know? He said about Lingard, he can leave. He'll be leaving in the summer. But then obviously Lingard must have seen that, got a bit pissed off, so he wanted to force a move. And then that one there, it just shows you, man. Ragnick is just like, nah, man. For what I've seen, mate, nah, man. You might are dreaming, man. You're dreaming.
Trust me, bro. Like, bro, he knows like who the shit man know. He knows, bro. Like, you can just tell he knows. He don't rate Harry Maguire. I think he's been waiting to drop Harry Maguire for a while. And I think if Lindelof's house never got robbed, Maguire would have not been playing.
Yeah, as crazy as it sounds, you know what I mean? It's true.
100%. I think he's been wanting, like, listen, there's 2 players that, bro, these 2 piss me off. And it's those Portuguese frauds, blood. I hate them. Like, I generally hate them, bro. Like Bruno and Ronaldo, like these guys, I don't hate players too much, but these guys, you know what it is? They play every single minute of every game, yeah?
Yeah.
But they so bad. They so rubbish, bro. Like, I'm sorry, yeah. Like, I don't care. Bruno can score as many goals as he wants. Ronaldo can. But they're just poor. They're just so bad. Like, and the main thing Man United lack is technical ability. Bro, man, we could talk about passion all we want, bro. Because I don't think these players don't have passion. They do. But the technical level, like, just getting the ball, receiving a pass, and playing it off. These players can't do it. Like, we're looking at Elanga yesterday. Guy was doing simple things, and we're like, yo, we're just gassing it up. But it's just simple technical ability he's showing. And none of these players have shown it.
Is that just where the United bar is at the minute? Obviously, we haven't got a lot to shout about, so we are going to shout about things that are, you know, at other clubs maybe standard. You know what I mean? Maybe standard to get.
You look at City, even the final today. Like, when has Man United played at that intensity ever? You get me? And the technical
only against
level,
Leeds.
Yeah, and the technical level at display today. Like, when has Man United ever shown that?
Yeah.
Like, this is why I appreciate players like Paul Pogba, Sancho, Martial, because these guys bring that technical level that Man United don't have, bro.
Yeah.
We don't even have that in our goalkeeper. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, David De Gea is another one. Like, yeah, you can make all the saves you want, but at the end of the day, like, come clear your line, bro. Like, against Atletico Madrid, we conceded 2 corners, and both of them were your fault because you never came out.
Yeah.
You get me? And then you go punching the wall and you're getting angry, but at the end of the day, like, there's just no accountability in this team. And how much more can Ralph Ragnick do? Like, it's not like we're not creating chances. We are.
We're not. Exactly. We're doing more. We're creating a lot of chances, but then I feel like, you know, the more chances we create, the more less belief we have. It sounds crazy, isn't it?
It's true. And then he's looking at his bench and he's like, I think even he's tinkering the lineup to make his bench look stronger, but it's still not working. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't know. I feel like a lot of fans been overrating these players, maybe me including myself.
Yeah, me included as well.
Yeah,
everyone's included.
Overrating certain players, but at the end of the day, like, we're just not good at all levels, from board level, play on the pitch, off the pitch. Like, it's just not good enough. Like,
there you go. There you go.
I'm taking a Ralph Hasenhuttl and I'll take Ralph Rangnick, bro. Just like,
Yeah,
anything
I don't think Ten
random.
Hag can come in this, man. I think you look at it, and I genuinely believe. For me, it's a dream if Ten Hag comes, but I genuinely believe he's not coming into this mess. He's not.
But Ten Hag's also a risk because he's only managed in that Dutch league. So
there you go.
I don't know.
I would for me, I would sell all the players and I'd keep the manager. That for me, that would be my kind of, if there was no Ten Hag or Ten Hag, for me personally, I'm not risking Pochettino with these players because I just feel like it's going to be another Oli story, and it's not going to end well, is it?
Poch is like 2 years too late.
2 years too late, exactly.
Yeah.
And ask you a question before I let you go. Out of 9 points, how many points are we getting?
1.
And where's that one coming?
Tottenham,
yeah. Well, I don't know, man. With Harry Kane, but I'm scared, man. Any range shots outside the box. He's also a creator as well, so he might even create for Son. But it is what it is, man. But Anas, love always, man. Big up to you for everything, man. Big up to you. Love. T, I'm gonna come to you people as well in the comments. I know I can see you there. Noah, Giddy, I will come to you, man. Just be patient. T, what are you telling me, bro?
Man. How's it going?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad.
Yeah, man.
Talk to me.
You know what? I've been on the channel for a minute. I've heard you ask everyone, how many points do you think we can get from the next 3? What does it matter? What does it matter?
There you go.
What does it matter? We're not making top 4. We can forget about top 4. And even if we did, I'm just not interested. And I watched it on the other day as well. You said you signed out. I've signed out since January, bro. Like honestly,
yeah.
I love Ralph. I think he's so refreshing. And you can actually listen to him. I mean, I'm not even going to mention the last manager's name, but I couldn't listen. You could not listen to anything he was saying. He was just blabbing all day long. But Ralph, at least you can listen to, and he's honest. As far as options, I know Bruno, that chance, he should have squared it. But do you know what's interesting? If that was Ronaldo, he wouldn't have squared it either. And that's the problem.
There you go, exactly.
He would not have squared it either. People could say, yeah, Bruno should have squared it, but Ronaldo's not squaring that. He could easily have missed that as well. So I don't know.
True.
Honestly, I don't know.
So you're just checked out then? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I'm checked out. I think we need a clear out in the summer. Get some of these Luke Shaw. Honestly, I'm not. Rashford, I cannot deal with these players. Get them out. I want to see more of I want to see Hannibal get a chance. I want to see these players. But you know how it's going to go, say. Just like in January, we're going to let the technical players go, and we're going to keep the rubbish players who we should be letting go. They're going to the Maguires, the Wan-Bissakas, Rashford, Shaw. They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. They're going to be the players staying for the next 3-4 years, and we're going to get rid of the technical players who we should be keeping.
Yeah.
Also, one more thing. Who is letting Ronaldo take free kicks, man? His legs are gone, honestly.
You tell me, man. You tell me.
He can take penalties, yeah, but he lay off the free kicks. Honestly, I've had enough. He hasn't scored one in about 50 years. He can't get it over the wall. I mean, what is the point? I mean, Bruno scored.
Even his legs are gone to take the free kicks.
His legs are gone, mate. He can't even do step overs anymore. Have you seen him try to do step over? Before he's done, halfway through the step over, they've taken the ball off him. So honestly, I just don't know, man. What do you say? And another thing I had to say is, you see with City, Liverpool, even Chelsea, we see the player on the ball always has options.
Yeah,
he always has options because they're not static. The team, they're always moving. They don't stand on the hills and wait for the ball to come. Like we see Wan-Bissaka is on one side, Shaw's on the other side, and they're just waiting, standing in one place, waiting for the ball to come. At City, Liverpool, did you watch the cup final today?
Yeah, I watched it, man. Top game.
It's just
top game
movement. It's just non-stop back and forth. And the player on the ball always has options. Every time people complain about Bruno lumping it, but what's he going to do? Everyone is static. No one's moving. There's no third man runs. There's no triangles. So what's he going to do? He has to try to lump it. Yeah. He has to try and just hope because no one in front of him is moving and everyone behind him is static. Honestly, I've had enough of Ronaldo. I would let him go. Rashford as well. But I would also try Bruno in the false nine. I'll just play him up front because you know what? he'll get goals. Bruno's a goal scorer. As far as I'm concerned, you can play him in a Firmino type role, and I think he'll be all right. And then I'd play Matic, because I think even in the game against Atletico, I'd play him sitting in front of the back four, or even if we were playing 3 at the back, I'd have him there. And then you can have Fred. I'm not his biggest fan, but he can do the dirty work, and you can still fit Pogba in the midfield.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
you can have Matic and then Pogba and Fred playing as 8s if Bruno's playing like a false 9 or striker, and then you can have Elanga and Sancho on either side. And
there you go.
And I'll do that. But honestly, man, right now it's just let's see how many goals we can get. I'm not looking at the table anymore. I'm not hopeful about anything. I don't even want to be in the Champions League next season, honestly. Let's just have a clear out and
absolutely
see what happens,
clear
bro.
out. That's the main thing, man. Clear out, and then we start again, man. But big up to you, bro. Big up to you. Big up to PJ. Sorry for not reading your super chat before. He goes, Rangnick's football is working. It's just that the players lack discipline. Is killing us. He's undoing United's only going to socialize 3-star football. Yeah, you're absolutely spot on. Noah, what are you saying, brother? You good?
Yeah, I'm do good. Said.
Good. How many points can United get out of this month's March?
After Watford game, things wasn't good enough because of players are not even good enough for those players. There's never been improvement. No mentality is weak. We just keeping saying over and over again. I told you, we knew something that it wasn't the correct one, wasn't the right decision to play. For Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Matic, many of those players are not even good enough. But some of them, they were good, like Sancho, Langa as well. They're the only 2 players who played good yesterday. I'm very happy for them. But for me, things must change. Even Marcus Rashford changing on the substitutions, what does it make it point? Nothing. I don't know about this kid. Is he the guy that I knew since when he was under by 18 years old, since Louis van Gaal? He was good.
Yeah.
He was the main key player that I knew him since 2016. But after that, things is getting lower and lower and lower. Since he's come back to his injuries, things are getting worse and worse. It's never gonna change. But I don't know about him when his performance gonna come back. But what does make me concerned about is Bruno Fernandes. When I saw at Watford, he should have scored or gave it to Ronaldo when he had a chance by free space. That is the only way you have to win this game. And I don't understand why Bruno Fernandes are not even playing, communicating with Ronaldo while he's working out. That's the main problem. If you are a player, you need to take responsibility, not just scoring by yourself. When you see a player, just give it, then score. That's how football is. Without your players, no mentality. Even I know the coming next weekend, you have Man City on Sunday, then Liverpool, then Spurs.
Give me out of 9. Give me a number out of 9. How many points do we get out of 9?
I would say 6, because of why? I will not say City and Liverpool will. I would say Liverpool. They'll beat us. I'm sure they'll do. It's never going to be easy at Anfield. Even next week at Etihad Stadium, against City, maybe draw or lose. But against Tottenham, we will win it for sure. But I don't know about Atletico Madrid. Maybe we might win as well. That's the only way we have to get focused for the Champions League.
Noah, I appreciate you waiting, man. Sorry for the long wait, but big up to you for coming on. Big up to you. Giddy?
Yes, sir. Saeed, can you hear me?
Yes, man. Sorry about the wait. How are you? You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. First of all, shout out to you because I've been following your channel for a minute.
Big up to
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Man, I don't know where to start, but we're such a mess right now. Yeah, but I mean, first thing I would like to say is they have to stop this, British players' favoritism. It's killing the club.
Yeah.
Rashford, Maguire, they're just not good at all.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you don't have to shove them in because if we look at City, Liverpool, Tottenham, all them big teams, it's not the British players that make the difference, if we're honest to ourselves, right? So we should not hang in there trying to make things be like, we must play these English folks first. It's killing the club. See what happened to Martial. That's one of our best strikers, pound for pound, technically on point. But when you put Rashford in, I keep saying this all the time. If you take out the speed from Rashford, nothing. Not technical, nothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But Martial, he has the brains, He holds the ball. He gives the passes, He makes the runs. Now, he had a bad spell technically because the midfield was crap. We have Ronaldo right now. He can't even, perform at the top of his level.
Yeah.
You bring Messi, whoever, with the midfield we have, it's not going to work, right?
Yeah.
Now, coming to Maguire on the back. Whenever he plays, we have a problem. I don't know why we have Eric Bailly, Lindelof, and we bench those folks. Like, it's beyond my imagination, beyond me. Just because they bought him for 80 million pounds don't mean he's a good player.
Yeah, well, that's what they do. United, they fix they measure how good a person is by
the price tag.
Price tag, yeah.
Yeah. So if you look at the team, we don't have a bad team per se. I know a lot of people say we overrate players. I mean, if you go through the English Premiership, we don't have a bad team. We just have some one or two bad players. Now we have a better manager, right? Because Ole was Yeah, Ole was, my God, I don't know who gave him the job, right? That was the worst mistake ever.
The fans gave him the job. The fans gave him the job.
Yeah, I mean, things started going downhill when Van Gaal was let go. I was so pissed by that.
I know.
Because with Van Gaal, we saw, a new generation come up. Martial, Rashford, these young boys were doing fantastic. And we United fans are so spoiled by the old days. Those days are gone. I don't want nobody telling me about Sir Fergie. No, his time is gone. He had players for that generation. This is a new generation, a new style of football, new rules, new everything. So let's forget the past and build on today.
Yeah.
You see? So
that's a good quote. That's a good quote.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't get when people talk about in Fergie's days. Fergie's days are gone, man. He had, Fergie did what he did, right? That's Fergie. We're going to have some other person who's going to do it differently, right? With a different set of
players. We need to create a new legacy. Is what you're trying to say. We need to create a new legacy.
Correct. So let's not be dwelling on the past. And that's one thing which I hear too many United fans keep saying, oh, no, when we had this player, when we had that player. I mean, hey, things change, man. Let's go forward, So, and talking about the midfield, the defensive midfield, right? We need to get somebody. Like, I don't know why it's been so hard for United to figure that out. Like, even a blind man can see that. You see what I'm saying? And this is just my judgment, right? You have a player like Eric Bailly. If you watch the way he plays in the defense, right? He's somebody, he has the flair, not just the flair, he has the pass too. And he's physical, right? He can read the game. Why not try him in that position and let Lindelof and Varane play central defense and see what happens?
Yeah, true.
Why always taking Fred and his brother? I mean, they're not good enough.
Yeah.
McTominay. Because if you look at when Bailly and Lindelof, right, those two guys, when they take the ball from behind, they actually go forward and give passes.
They charge into the space. Yeah, I know. I know.
So why not give them a chance? You see, we do not even build on players' strengths. Not at all. It's all about, well, you can do this, just go ahead and do that, right? Like Rashford. I think if Rashford had a better manager who could manage his skills back when he was Rashford,
maybe Van Gaal. That's why you alluded to Van Gaal going.
Yeah. He would have been a better player now. Every day we keep hearing Greenwood. Trust me, Greenwood 2-3 years from now, he's going to be like Rashford. If we have the same, managerial ways of doing things.
Yeah. Obviously, he is obviously right now he's not available, but
I'm just giving an example for a kid who came up, Elanga, same thing. Elanga is coming. He has that, speed right now. They need to work on his technique, right? So he can be able to, because if you watch Elanga very well, he has moments, but if those moments don't show up,
it's very limited.
Very limited. You see what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. Three games in March. Possible points is 9. The highest point total is 9. Obviously, the lowest is 0. How many are United getting out of them 3?
It's hard to tell because United right now can surprise us at any time.
Yeah,
they can surprise us at any time.
They're like a pack of cards. You don't know what's going to come out.
Yeah, because I mean, if Maguire is left out of the defense line, right? And let's say we play the same formation we played against Watford.
Yeah.
We were just unlucky. I don't think I can say the players didn't perform. We were just unlucky, period.
I know.
Right?
But I think that we're just not making our luck, and maybe it's that's our season.
It happens in football. You have ups and downs. Nobody's going to perform 100% every day. So for those 3 games, there is a chance we can have 6, 7-ish, right? Hopefully 6, 7-ish at the worst. Let's just say 6, 7, or maybe 5, who knows, a win and 2 draws, right? I'm not going to say we're going to lose all or have just 1 point, because trust me, when we play in Liverpool, it's a whole thing. If we play in City, those are games which are not the same. Forget what happened under Ole, right? Before he went out, those games were like different games altogether, so I'm not going to say I'm optimistic, but, I'll just watch and see. But I know that.
That's it. That's all you can do, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on, bro. And thanks for coming on. And I'll speak to you next week, man.
All right, thanks, you, man.
Thank you. Big up to you. And there we have it, people. The Carlin show is now finished. Big up to everybody who's come in, man. Over 2 hours, you know what I mean, of the Carlin show. I think we've done about 30 calls in total as well. So big up to everybody who's watching. And please, we got Neji. Neji's in the back, just coming on time. Literally made it in Fergie time. Fergie time, brother.
What are you saying, man? You good?
Well, I'm good, man. I'm good. Like I said to you, I've heard the ups and downs. I've heard people giving different takes. What's your take, man, on United in a minute?
You know what it is? I knew you streaming. I've just finished my stream and I thought, let me try and get over there to Saeed, man. So I'm glad I caught you first and foremost.
Man.
Second of all, bro, like, you know what? I was so vexed, that I couldn't do no streaming. I couldn't talk to no one. I couldn't do anything. I was sitting there thinking, we went through a stage where we can't create, we can't defend, we can't do anything. And we can do all of that thing, but now we can't finish our dinner. Like, what's going on, man?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What's going on, my guy?
Maybe, I think for me, I was saying to someone else there, the more chances we create them, the less we have belief. It's almost as if, you think, I'm doing that, I keep doing it, we keep doing this, we keep doing that, and it just doesn't happen. And then you have that sense of belief that it just never will happen. So it kind of creeps into your mind,
I've been saying, to be fair, like, the performances that we're seeing, like, from Middlesbrough, Burnley and that, like, I thought it just looked like we were close to getting to a performance where we could potentially have, like, good performances and the right result. Do you know what I mean? Like, it felt like we were getting there, man. But then
I think it's like been like 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and that's where we seem to be at the moment, man. And I don't know what going for Ronaldo. I know he lit the post, making the right runs. It's just not falling for him, man. He's just not being clinical.
No, and that's where United are in a minute. You know what I mean? We're just not clinical. Nothing's falling for us, and we have a big March. I asked everyone how many points we can get in March. How many points do you think we can get out of 9?
You know what's weird? I mean, if we had Martial against City, I think we'd dominate because he just plays well against him. I don't know what it is. How many points I think we can get? I'm going to say no more than 7.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go, I'll be honest, I'm going to go a hopeful 6. But if I'm honest, I think 4 overall, my friend. And my honest feeling, I think 4 based on form. May not, if we play the occasion, we may get a 6, but I can't see us getting more than 7, like 2 wins and a draw. So yeah, well, it's not happening, man. But yeah, like my man's in the comment, bro. I think we can beat City.
I think
City,
we can, but then I think that will give us a false negative. It will be good for the day. We'll have that euphoria, and then we'll go back down.
There you go.
We'll play Liverpool, and that's the start. Maybe the thing is, we don't need that drug, man. That's what it is, United, man. They're like a drug.
100%, man.
They give you, they inject you with that little bit of positivity, and then bang, you feel like you're on top of the world. The next thing you know, you're down again.
There you go. But listen, Saeed, man. I know I'm looking in the stream. It's saying 2 hours and 7 minutes. So first and foremost, if you've been watching this for 2.5 hours nearly, go like the brother's thing, man. You can't sit here for like 2 hours and not like the guy's show first and foremost. Man. Secondly, show him love on Twitter. Show him love on Insta. Go big up the guy, man. Saeed puts out hella shit for you guys to go and see, man. So support the brother,
as well, man.
First and foremost.
Big up yourself, man. Make sure
you already know, man. Listen, you know the vibe, man. I want to see good people winning, man. You're a good person, you know what I mean? And people know there's people turning up, man. So if you're new, go and subscribe to the guy. There you go. Yeah. Listen, the loyal ones know. The loyal ones know,
100%, man. 100%. But
they know. Go do that, people, man. But I'm going to leave Saeed to go get rest. I need some rest. I've got work tomorrow. We will catch up, my guy.
Always catch
see you soon, yeah?
Always, bro. Love, bro.
You already know, man. Blessings. Safe.
On, bro. Love, bro. Big up to Neji. Came in, done his thing. Listen, we're going to wrap up here tomorrow. Straight Jacket Podcast. Me and Nuruddin, we're back, man. We have a lot to talk about. So make sure you tune in to the Straight Jacket Podcast tomorrow, 5:30. A lot to talk about. Big up to everybody who's watched. Hit the like button on the video on your way out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace.